You small too. Like what the fuck?
Yeah, but like, we can't leave that.
Well, maybe you can go. Maybe you can go to him and then you can find the flat together. You know? You know? Maybe you can go look for the flat together. You know?
Oh, what happened here? Picture of beautiful.
Maybe you could do that. Okay, I'm gonna do a test for this, and basically, yeah, fuck, I hate this shit. I hate this kind of shit. How do I look over there? How do I look at the camera? You got my whole thing?
Yeah.
What if I move back and forth?
But I think we can do.
A little more up.
No.
Just try to get the word, that's all, and then the angle, and then I'll try to move.
I think we need to move a bit the camera like that.
Up.
Yeah. Ah, yes. Yeah, that's perfect.
Okay. So now.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Okay, cool.
Really perfect.
Okay, so I'm going to start rolling and I'm going to start saying, okay guys, this morning I just got an email from my boss, the Professor Kenneth McKay, and basically there's a campaign out on ABBAs, you know, the big ABBAs, all community petitions, and right now they're trying to get 3,000 petitions in support of the people protesting against the drilling of oil in Lake Malawi. It's okay, you can make noise, I guess. So here, I'm just going to read it out to you. I'm going to read out to you what it says. It goes like, the world's largest and most, oh sorry, not that part, sorry. Malawi government and the Shore Stream Oil Company exploring oil in Lake Malawi. And we say, save Lake Malawi, stop oil exploration. And it goes, why is this important? Lake Malawi is a World Heritage Site, famous for thousands of unique fish species found nowhere else on Earth. Okay, so we got very unique fish there. This lake, which is the source of 90% of the fresh water for Malawians, is slated for oil drilling within the next 9 months. So we don't have much time, people, we're going to move very fast. We wish to see the proper petroleum production policy and law governing oil deals in Malawi, and free discourse within the communities informing Malawi nationals of their rights. The deals are being pushed through backdoor channels without proper consultations and debates. Important officials are getting kickbacks. The quality of life for the country on the whole will be negatively affected by the impact. The lake also benefits directly 2 million people living along the lake shore. It's a source of protein from fish, livelihood, agriculture and tourism. Oil drilling on this continent has a very bad track record for safety and spills. A spill on Lake Malawi would have disastrous effects. The country does not have laws governing oil drilling process. They are using a 1983 Petroleum Production Act. We demand a total stop. So this is what I got from my boss this morning, and basically we could say that one of the reasons why I need to raise $9 million is because we have to have in place socioeconomic structures that enable people to get livelihoods, but also that they can take part in civil society and civil debates about issues like the lake, and also that they understand issues like this. What I can say to you right now that is going to be a huge problem if we want to get anywhere in Malawi is that the people are so poor that they will believe that the oil is going to be good for them. So that's where we have the main problem over here. And 9 months is not enough for us to change the minds of people. If I come from Denmark and go to Malawi and try to tell Malawians that oil drilling in Lake Malawi is not good, they will be looking at me saying that, yeah, but you go to Denmark, you have money, you don't want us to have the life that you have. We want to go in airplanes and go to America too. You see, the only reason you're doing that is because you want to be the only guy who goes to Denmark, you want to be the only guy who has a good life. So there won't be communication between me and the people who are supposed to be standing up for their rights about this lake. So we've got our work cut out for us. And for that reason, now that I've told you a little bit of the dynamic of one of the main problems we face, and that's just one of them, when it comes to Malawi, when it comes to Africa, everywhere really, the problem is always a mental problem, in the sense of like, what mentality do people have? How are people thinking? How do they perceive issues? And what is most important to them? What is the priority? When people are living just for today, they don't think about the long term. A long time ago in Africa, we used to think like that. Ancient African culture was like that. It was for the long term. Land was for the generation that was before, the generation that is now, and the generation that is to come. These days, land is for whoever can sell it to the nearest buyer. So we have forgotten how to be African, and that is why Africa is getting poor. So if we had the old African structure, mental structure, cultural structures in place, then saving the lake would be quite, maybe it would stand a chance. Okay? So let's not look too negatively at it, but let me just kind of like point that out to you, that we have one main problem there. So if we're going to do a campaign, if we're going to do anything to save drilling going on in Lake Malawi, we've got to work very fast, and we've got to work very smart, and we've got to understand the mental dynamics that Malawians go through, because we have to succeed with this. You know, we cannot afford